Gentleman from St. Louis County. Oh, I'm sorry, city.
Point of personal privilege.
Please proceed, gentlemen.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. So this week has been Law Enforcement Appreciation Week. And we have seen a lot of very emotional thank yous, tributes to law enforcement officers that have given their lives, made sacrifices, and that do the difficult job that they do every day. Today we started with a point of personal privilege that felt different than that. And I feel the need to directly address it. Earlier we heard it said that perhaps what happened to Rodney King was because he was on drugs or resisted arrest. We heard a defense of the officers that beat him senselessly, that enraged and hurt people all across our country and the world. We heard it implied that police violence is often a result of criminals wanting to get paid like he did. I cannot stand here while things like that are said. Look, supporting our law enforcement, supporting our police this week, I think that's a very good thing. We're grateful for them. But we don't show support to police by whitewashing the history of racism and violence that has been perpetrated by police. We don't support our police by pretending that didn't happen or rewriting history. We also don't support police by pretending it doesn't ever happen anymore. Just last month, we saw stories of law enforcement officers, sheriffs in Oklahoma, privately talking about how they miss the old days when they could lynch black folks. That's now. We don't support our police with a blanket blind loyalty to all officers, even those that abuse their power and commit violence against the people whose job it is to protect and serve. No, if we want to support the police, we have to call those out who abuse their position, who aren't doing their jobs. We have to weed them out and call them out and stand against them to make our police better. But we also have to actually take action, not just give speeches. We have to do the things that will actually make the jobs of police safer and make our communities and our kids safer. We have to listen to them when they say we shouldn't pass a bill that gets rid of the permit requirement to carry guns. We should listen to them that it's going to make them less safe when we pass shoot first laws like enhanced stand your ground that passed. When they tell us that's going to put them in more danger. Or when just a couple years ago we passed a bill that takes away their ability to address gun violence in our communities, literally tying their hands from being able to even work with federal agents to address gun violence. Telling them they can't even stop a kid walking down the street with a gun until that kid has shot somebody. You want to support our police? Don't stand up and give them blanket absolution when they've been wrong. Stand up and listen to them when they're right. And support them and make their jobs safer. That's what Law Enforcement Week should be about. Not empty words, and certainly not words that whitewash our history and only hurt more people and so more distrust between our communities and our police. It's just wrong. And I, for one, will not stand for it. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.